What's up everyone, this is Scher talking and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about how to fast farm Ox Boss, the raid boss of New Year's Conquest. Well, there's something that you need to understand before we talk about this. The thing is, this boss has plenty of rewards and you can get 10 rewards if you reach 700,000 damage. That's what you need to get, 10 rewards. And the game says it's 600,000, but that's wrong. We already tested and 700,000 get 10 drops. With that said, we need to deal damage against Dantarg. He's weak to slash, blunt, and hit. We don't want to stay on this fight too long. We want to end as soon as possible so we can farm faster. With that said, we have a very good setup here. This is my best one yet. I use Amazon Raid Axe formation with 3 very powerful cards in the front line, and I have 2 trainees here. This one can bring 2 trainees. What I have here is Final Emperor, and he brings Double Dark Blade. If you don't have Double Dark Blade, you can just use Double Sun Slash instead, just increase Imperial's Ward BP. And then what I have is also Urpina, the Christmas version with Inheritance of Crossbreak. With 8 PP, she will attack twice in a row with this, and it's very powerful. And there is also the 2 Kanshin's Madeline. She will just use Luna Fulgur since I increased its Supreme Thunder. With that, we have enough for damage. Supreme Thunder is not good here, so Luna Fulgur will help her die faster. She just takes recoil damage, remember? And 2 trainees here are barely doing damage. They are not needed, can be anyone. Okay, so the battle started. We have 3 frontal units that will do very high damage. These are some of the best slash attackers for auto setup. Look on Urpina damage, 113. Luna Fulgur will do very close damage, you see? They are not that apart. Steel Emperor does more on turn 1. And in this case, Madeline already died, but it's not a problem at all. Because, well, we want someone to die fast. Turn 2, we already have very close to 700,000 if everything goes according to plan. See? 566, almost 600. Okay, very close. Dantarg will not be able to kill you right now. You have turn 3, and in turn 3 you do the remaining damage even if Madeline died. Double Sun Slash is enough. Now, anyone can attack with anything, and Dantarg will just kill everyone. See, if it didn't kill everyone yet, next turn he will kill. So this is pretty fast, and it's my best formation and strategy since I can bring 2 trainees. And here the caps are higher. You have 1 more point for status and 10 more points for HP. Another very good strategy is bring Rainbow Rangers formation with the newest Polka in the top with Inheritance of Scattered Explosions. They only have Rofus in the Dex position, and the newest Madeline on the STR position, alongside Dora. Dora will take recoil damage as well, it's very good, but you have to increase Thunder Blow to 12 so that it uses Doom Ray instead. You can bring 1 trainee here in the bottom. So here all these characters are kind of fast, they will attack before the Dantarg at least. Doom Ray may not be the best attack, but it still deals okay damage in the agility position. And if you are bringing martial artists in the agility position, you may have some problems. The dragon's not so fast as some of the other ones, and it takes damage, so you will not be evading too much. But if you bring like Red will evade, and it will just make your farming bad. You want them to die. Between 3 to 4 turns is an okay speed in my opinion. By the time that it uses Doom Ray once again, it is barely alive. But Madeline, even dead or alive, will help a lot here. We are already close to 700,000. If your trainee is at least equipped, you get that easily. And they are all dead, turn 3, and the damage was okay. Next one still uses Rainbow Rangers, and we have Bune on the top. This is the second version of Bune. She opens with Gale Darts 2 times, and then she uses Airbolt. She's very strong here. There is also Global Axe and Nidia. She would just use Bullet Dance instead of anything else. And then she just stacks Derringer. On the SR position we have Gray, he will use Scatter Petals and then just use Jumping Slash. And here we have Liza. Like I said, martial arts are kind of bad to use here since they will just try to evade. But then Liza is not so bad and she's a recent character, many people have her available. And you can bring one trainee. So another mage that works pretty well here is Mailing, but she heals, so that's not so good. We don't want anyone being healed here. Scatter Petals is very strong on turn 1. You see, both Liza and Gray are doing the same damage. Bullet Dance very close as well, and she can use that again on next turn. Very soon we will have enough. Liza is still better than Red unless you change his cycle, because Hummingbird would just allow him to evade. You don't want that. See, she's evading. That's not recommended. Well, he's using Marvelous Lash, but I forgot to change his cycle. I should increase Marvelous Lash to 8. But that's already more than enough. We should be dead on this turn. Hopefully. I really want to die. Turn 5 is too much. That's why you should not be using martial artists too much. But still not that bad. Well, there's another one that uses Deadly Pierce Axe, depending on which characters you want to train. I have Rufus here on the top. This Rufus here, Gun and Blade. Then I have Platinum Sith. She will buff both STR and Dexterity with Mountain Cross and do good damage as well. Here you can use either Fuse or Emilia with Bullet Dance. Fuse will do very unreliable damage. Trillion Snipe has a 50% chance of doing 1 hit or 2 hits. And then in the front I have Elizabeth. So she will use Dual Hammer, and then after that she will use Frying Pan. And this is because all these characters have some type of buff. That's why it works. You can bring one trainee as well. So the damage will vary because of Fuse, but you can still get very high damage output from turn 1. Because Mountain Cross will buff Gun and Blade. First hit will do almost 100,000, and then even more with the second hit. See, 220,000 with Rufus alone. We got 2 hits with Trillion Snipe, so with all this, 500,000 already. Super powerful. That is a problem with Fuse, is that he can heal himself when he's on critical. There is a skill of him that deals that. So it's kind of wasting time. Heart regeneration. See? But some characters are like that. They will just try to survive. Frying Pan is good here as well. We're very close to 700,000, and if the trainee was equipped, we will have enough as well. But now it's time for heart generation again. No. Let's just use Trillion Snipe Fuse. In the worst situation, he just makes you lose more time. But it's still enough for 700,000. As for the last strategy, I'm running Animal String and I have 5 mages. There are plenty of mages that work well here, like Orlush is okay, he can use Dark Fire plenty of times. There is also Barthélemy, he would just use Scatter Explosion and then Tiny Trick. There is also Buny 2.0, we used her before for Yield Darts and Air Bolts. And then the newest version of Polka with Scatter Explosions inherited. None of them can heal, so that's good. And in the back I have the newest Joe, the single target one. She will just use Checkmate and then J:3. So mages are pretty fragile, that's why it's good to run them as well. You can change some of these mages and place some others, you only need 4 of them. with one of them being replaceable. You can just change between them. As you see, I only got 3 hits with Polka and 5 hits with Barthélemy. They equal the damage because of number of hits. Gale Darts deals pretty good damage as well, and checkmate 2. So we have 400,000 on turn 1. You see, they just die very easily. Joe is already dead. We have another Gale Darts. I suggest you placing your stronger ones in the middle, they get higher intelligence buff. Look, they take too much damage. Polka is very weak. It dies fast. Well, we are very close to 700,000. RNG was not so good to us, so maybe we will not get him off. We got a counter, 700,000. Yeah, and a little more than that. Bye-bye, Barthélemy. Oh, he deflected. That's something that happens. He's the only one that can do this. Actually, Joe as well. 25% chance. May increase the length of battle. Look, again. But with that said, this is the last strategy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you still haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links here in the description of the video. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.